Thank you very much. That's why we're here. Trustee, please.
I thank the young lady for her comments, and it's these things that encourage us that we're doing the right thing, Gary. Those are the voices that I listen to, not the voices of the blogs or so forth. That empowers us to let us know that we're doing the right thing. People that are trying to build up the community, not tear it down. And that's what we're so, charged up about, speaking out for those that didn't know or so forth. And again, I would like to say that the elected officials or so forth, it went over their heads. Trust. You must learn to trust people, but sometimes when you trust people, you will be deceived. And I think that's what happened to the few elected officials that did know about that. And I also would like to say this. As the Wayne Township trustee, every time or most times when an investment is made in the township, the Planning Commission send me a notification that business XYZ is going to do an expansion, $600,000, $2.3 million, and there's going to be X number of jobs that's going to be generated. Do you have a pro or a con position on there? And the hearing date is such and such and such a time. I was not invited to the public hearing. I did not receive a notification from the public, from the plan, saying that they were going to do this. And again, am I accusing anyone? No. I just said I didn't receive any notification for that or so forth. But when I heard accidentally that it was going to be garbage,
How'd you hear that?
Because it was tabled it was supposed to be tabled at the city council one night, but it was accidentally read, and the next morning it was all in the newspaper. The city contract has been awarded for garbage to the Earth First, so forth. And they're going to be using this, and I'm saying, wow. And there where I started clicking on, and I started calling the different people, and I said, well, this is something I must look into. And that's how it got out, so forth. And so I understand that our local NAACP has made a position known that they are against garbage in this area. But I couldn't wait on that. We had to make a stand. So I contacted all the ministers because they are the first generals and they are the leaders of the people and so forth. And so I contacted them and made them abreast. And from there we organized and got together. And you hear what the people are saying now.
We have a phone call. Go ahead, caller, please. Hello.
Hello. I was just, I'm sorry I'm not there in support, but I was just wondering, is this person that is for the transfer station on Pontiac Street, is this the same individual that has funded after-school program on South Anthony? Do anyone know?
Very good, very good. A few weeks ago at the Southeast Partnership meeting, which is a meeting where all the neighborhood associations meet monthly, this outfit did a presentation. And at the end of the presentation, they did advise the people there, Mr. Redmond was there, they did advise that they had a foundation and they awarded $100,000. In one of my comments, I wanted to let them know, because you have a charitable heart and you want to give $100,000 to one organization or another, that does not give you a free ticket to put garbage in the community. And so it's just a ploy of divide and conquer and so forth. And I use the example of this. I'll give $100,000 to Church C, and that'll settle it all, so nobody will do anything. But that's not the case here. And I'm glad that that individual had a good study, but we need more of that type of investment than the garbage. We don't want garbage. We want true investments.
You know, at least last time when I think it was one of the other dump sites, at least they paid a group in the millions.
Yes, that's true. And again, there's no cost for people livelihood, your way of life. A few weeks ago, there was a great article in the paper talking about why people love their community. And they talked about in the Journal Gazette the necessities and talk about the fun places and how it was beautiful and so forth. Now, garbage is nothing beautiful about garbage. I toured those places. I smelled the odor. I seen the litter and so forth. I seen the results of the rodents in the facilities and so forth. Yes, I can go tour the new facilities out there right now, and it's clean just like this facility here, but it won't be that way after garbage starts going in there.
Phone caller, go ahead, please.
Yes, I'm watching your show here, and it's really sickening that they want to put garbage dump in our neighborhood, that they're can carry diseases, people get sick over it. What they need to do is put a grocery store or something, and the dump goes out to Home Depot area. That's where it needs to go, out there, not here in our community here.
Okay.
And I'm mad and sickened about it. Well, and I do want to be at the next meeting.
Thank you. That meeting, we're hoping to see you on December the 8th. That's this coming Tuesday at the City Council meeting at the City County building. Okay. And sometime about 6:30. It'll be at the end of the meeting that we'll be able to voice our concern, and we will have all our petitions there ready to turn over.
All right.
Eric, I want you to know, right in our own midst, we have a young man who walked and worked with Martin Luther King, and he's aware of this garbage situation. And many times he calls me and saying, well, Trustee, I admire the work what you're doing. In spite of what the people are saying, you're doing the right thing. And those are the things that charges me. And I would just like I don't know if you ever met him or not, but he's in the audience today. And we would be remiss if we wouldn't give him the opportunity, and along with, I see another pastor, if you will, Pastor Kaiser and Brother George Smith.